don't mind dying. Well, so I can die easy. Well.
Alright, so this is my third take on the intro. Wasn't happy with the first two, so let's see how I go now. So I finally made it to the high country, Kosciuszko National Park. Got here pretty late, about 11:45 actually. I met up with a friend of mine in Crookwell, so we ended up having a late one. As a consequence, I slept in, got up late. Took me about 4 hours to drive down from Crookwell with a couple of stops on the way. Had a bit of an accident with my fishing rod yesterday. We did a bit of trout fishing, and I just shattered my rod. It was a fairly new Shimano collapsible telescopic rod, and I had a snag, and I just went to pull on the snag, and the rod just shattered into bits. So I stopped off at Kuma and bought one of those El Cheapo. Oh, well, it's not an El Cheapo. It's about 70 bucks for a rod and reel. Another telescopic, but brand by Abu Garcia, I think it is. So I got that. Arrived here, as I said, 11:45, and just steamrolled it up that hill. Oh, that was a killer. And that's when I tried to do my first intro, but huffing and puffing, I couldn't really get many words out. So I tried again a bit later on, and sure enough, going up the hill again, huffing and puffing. So this is my third take on the intro. So the aim is to hike about 17 k's to a hut, Valentine hut. I'm hoping to get there before it gets dark. I'm anticipating about 5 or 6 hours. See how we go. If it looks like I can't make it there, I've got a couple of options. I can either stop over at one of the other huts on the way, or if I really get stuck, I'll just pull over to the side green patch and set up camp on the side of the track, and see how we go with that. Like I said, with the incident on the rod, it feels like I always have some sort of bad luck when I planned for fishing. Last time I forgot my friggin' pole, fishing pole in the friggin' car. I took all the tackle with me, but I left the pole in the boot. And actually, I'm pretty sure I packed the rod this time. Is it there? Yeah, it's there. Whew. Anyway, so I'm hoping to do a bit of trout fishing. I got a tip on a spot. It's at a junction between Gehi River and I think it's Blackman's Creek. Anyway, it's on the map. I've marked it on the map. So planning on doing a bit of trout fishing there. Hopefully I can catch and cook, but I am prepared. I've actually prepared a real nice dinner tonight, ribeye steak. So I mean, if I catch, I don't think I'll have any time for fishing today. So tomorrow I'll just spend all day fishing. So the idea is to stay out here for 3 days. I might just stay at Valentine's hut tomorrow and just spend all day fishing, and then stay there the night again, and then come back on the third day, come back home. Oh man, how good's that river? Let me just turn the camera around and So there'll be a few river and creek crossings over the next couple of days, so really looking forward to it. Anyway, that's enough of me rambling. I'll start making the tracks, put the strides on a bit, because like I said, I need to get to the hut before it gets dark, so I need to get a hurry on. I'll try and get some footage on the way. Beautiful high country, Kosciuszko National Park, beautiful, one of my favorite national parks, unreal. Anyway, I'll catch you later. What is that? Made it to the first hut, horse camp hut, so gonna keep pressing on, see how far I get. Not making the best time, but still gonna soldier on, see how far I get. Worst case scenario, I'll just find a nice little grassy patch and camp on the patch. Bloody hell, that was a hard slog. Done about 9.5 k's in under 3 hours, all uphill. Man, it was like my heart was pounding. I've just reached Schlinks Pass now, so hopefully from here it'll be much flatter, no more hills. Yeah, I'm done with hills today, so I might stop at Schlinks hut and have a bite to eat and maybe reassess. If there's more hills, I don't think I'm going to make it to Vanlentines hut in time before it gets dark, so I'll reassess, see how many more k's I've got to go. If I'm feeling buggered, I might just call it the night there and set up camp at Schlinks hut, and yeah, and then make my way the next morning bright and early. So I made it to Schlinks hut, and I think I'm gonna set up camp here and then I'll start again tomorrow morning. My legs are absolutely spent after climbing up that hill for 9.5 kilometers. Took it out of me. Not as fit as I used to be, that's for sure. Anyway, I'm gonna eat this. I'll show you around after I have a feed. It's not a bad hut. So these huts here in the Kosciuszko, they're only for emergency use only. So I'm going to actually set up my camp outside. There's a nice little fire pit, so I'll get the fire going outside as well. You're allowed to use these huts like to you know, prepare your food, have the food. So you're not allowed to sleep in it, only for emergencies. But anyway, I'll finish my food, set up camp, collect some firewood, restock on some water. There's a river just about 10 paces away, so not too far. Yeah, so not a bad little hut. So I'll finish this off and I'll catch you later. Cheers. Yeah, so I'll show you around. Actually, I'll go back out and show you from the entrance. Yeah. So this is where I'll camp, set up right next to the fire pit, get the fire going, and okay, the entrance. So this is it, the main door, and then you've got like your tools here, some saws which will be in handy, and then this is the dining area. As you can see, some instructions, some photos. That's old Delaney's hut, the map. You got the stove here, or your heater. Looks like they're due for an upgrade. The firewood, I'm not sure what this is. Looks like the main office or something. Now, here we go. Some more photos here of some huts. So this is the first bed, soft fawn. And if you didn't know, your feet go on this side of the mattress. And this is the other room. Some double bunks here, another bed. This mattress looks like it's had seen better days. And that's it. And this, I think it's locked. Yeah, it's locked. This is it. This is Schlinks' hut. Oh yeah, fire. Got the old Olsen Gourds grill on the ambers there. I've chucked a few gum leaves on there, give the steak that extra little bit of smokiness. Anyway, I'll wait till that burns and then put the steak on the ribeye fillet that I brought up. Can't wait to hoe into it. Oh man, I got carried away with the astrophotography. All forgot about my dinner. Oh, I was just recording about the old Alton Goods grill. It just ended up here. I don't know if you can see it, but I put some little rocks from the river, and you know what they say about river rocks, don't put them on the fire. It just absolutely exploded. It's still, oh man, exploded. One just landed on my face. It was a small one, but that grill was over there, and when the rock exploded, it ended up over here. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Another reinforcement about not putting river rocks in the fire. They explode. That's it, baby. Ribeye steak on the coals. Oh man, can't wait to dig into that. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. The moment we've been waiting for. Oh, get the camera right with the lighting. I've got to get some lighting sorted for this GoPro. I'm just using my headlamp anyway. That looks medium well. Like, oh, look at the juices coming out of that. I won't show you the other side because I burnt the other side a bit, but I can't wait to hoe into that, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, look at the juices coming out of that. Anyway, without further ado, I'm gonna turn the camera off, eat my steak, get the fire pumping because it's starting to get pretty damn cold up here in the high country, and I'll see you all in the morning. Good night. Sorry, I just had to give you an update here. I can't describe how delicious this ribeye steak is right about now. I did burn the other side, the bottom end, but with all the juices, like, oh man, that smokiness. It's like you couldn't buy this from a restaurant. No friggin' way. Absolutely delicious. That's all I wanted to say.
Oh, good morning. Oh, I slept like a baby. It was pretty warm considering how cold it was last night. This tent kept me nice and warm.
Good morning. Sorry about earlier. My battery died out on me. I had to go and replace a battery, but I was too warm to get out and stuff around with that, so I slept in a little bit longer. But once I came out, man, everything is just frosted over. Even my tent. Have a look at this. It was a lot worse before, but now that the sun's come out, all the ice is melting. So I'll probably wait for all this frost to melt. Maybe even try and dry the fly. I'll have some breakfast first and just let the sun do its thing with the fly and the tent, and then slowly pack up and make my way over to Vanlentines' hut and set up camp there and try some fly fishing. I'll keep you posted. Some music. There we go, muesli. with protein powder. So we're just entering into the Jagungal wilderness area, which is, this is the trail that leads straight to Vanlentines' hut. Funny enough, it's called Vanlentines Trail. So maybe another 3 to 4 k's, I reckon, 4 k's, and we should be up at the hut. We're here. Bloody made it. And there she is. Let's go have a closer look. Yes, very nice. Well, this is home for tonight. Very pretty. Let's have a look inside. Oh yes, nice and cozy. The honeymoon suite, if you don't mind sharing. Very nice. It's so cool in here. Awesome. Such a beautiful day. I'll have my lunch outside. First time I'm trying these, Serena. I never usually take anything like this on my hiking trips. The one I had yesterday wasn't too bad, so it should be alright. Check this out. Nice little cave. I can't see any tracks in there, so not sure if it gets used. There's a little hole. I wonder if that goes anywhere. I'm not keen to go explore. Anyway, very cool. That's Vanlentines Falls. Oh my god, that's amazing. I don't know how I'm going to get down through all this. It's not as easy as I expected. So it's taken a bit of time to get up to the top here. So I think I might just call it quits and head back. I still got to set up my tent. I can fish right next to where I intend on camping, so I might head back, get the tent all set up, and maybe go for a little swim or a fish first and then a swim. We'll see what happens, but how good is that? Oh my god, I wish I could get down there. There's a nice little pool at the bottom. It would be awesome to go for a swim down there, but like I said, oh man, getting through that is just going to be difficult and time consuming. So without wasting any more time, I'm going to head back. So this is a new purchase, my new tent. It's a Mont Dragonfly. I'll do a review of it some other day, and I'm actually running out of storage space, so I didn't want to waste any footage or waste any storage setting it up, showing you how I set it up. I'll do a review some other time, but initial thoughts, it kept me very, very warm last night. There was no rain, but it was really, really frosty, as you would have seen in the earlier footage. Yeah, so it's actually the second time I'm using it, so I'll use it a few more times and give you my my opinion of the Dragonfly. So far, very, very impressed. I mean, you know, you can really tell on the premium materials, so yeah, very happy with it. While I'm here, I'll actually give you an update on my mattress. As you would have recalled, I punctured my mattress on one of the last trips. I did try to patch it up, but the rip was so big, yeah, it just kept deflating. So there's a small pinhole somewhere. I probably didn't patch it up properly. I put about 4 or 5 patches, but this is a new purchase as well, the Nemo regular insulated mattress. Very, very comfortable. I swear by these. Like, these are so comfortable. I used to have a Thermarest, but this beats it hands down. Yeah, so a big thumbs up for the Nemo. So you would have seen me use this method of fire starting before. It's the old flint and steel using the char cloth. It's one of my favorite ways to start a fire. So we'll get that going. I've got a tin of char cloth. That's what it looks like. So all we do now is we just try and create a spark using the steel on the flint, and hopefully that spark catches onto this char cloth and creates an amber, and we use that amber on my tinder bundle here to start a fire. Let's see how we go. No, she doesn't want to go today. Fair ink. Oh, I'm so jinxed today. Caught one right in the middle. There we go. Doesn't usually take that long, but yeah, luck's not with me this weekend. Magic trick, see? Magic. Alright, I won't show you my dinner, but I will show you how I boil the water for my dinner on the open fire. For 200 mils for my backcountry chicken tikka masala. Yeah, the good old backcountry, never fail. Tastes a bit like cardboard, but you know, it's all about the weight, isn't it?
Good morning. It's a wee bit frosty this morning.
Okay, so I'm just in the process of packing up. It's day 3. I'm gonna pack up and head on back home. I had a bit of a fish here this morning, but didn't have much luck at all. Yeah, just wanted to say I had an awesome trip, 3 days out in the high country. Even got the old the man from Snowy River look happening here. Let me know if you like it. Yeah, I reckon it suits me, but that's my own selfish opinion. But heading back home, back to where I started, which is Guthega Power Station. It's about 17 k's, give or take. I'm hoping it's going to take me about 5 hours to get back, and then driving back to Sydney. Had an awesome time here. First night stayed at Schlinks hut. Yeah, it was pretty nice, and then the next day came over to Valentine hut, which is a nice little pretty hut. Did a bit of a side trip to Valentine Falls, tried to get all the way down, but yeah, there was just too many. After a certain point, all the snow gum trees, the fallen snow gum trees, was just a bit of a nightmare to go up and over, so it was just taking too much time. I did want to have a bit of a fish by the time it got dark, so I came back, had a bit of a fish. I had the camera rolling, as you know, and as I did the first cast out, the bloody battery went flat, and I did actually get a fish on. Wasn't a very big fish, only a small fish, but I couldn't land it anyway, so it came off the hook. So yeah, disaster all around. Didn't catch anything after that. Yeah, then turned in pretty much early, about 8 o'clock at night. Woke up this morning, had a fish, like I said. So I'm about to head on out. Just wanted to say thanks a lot for watching. I hope you liked the video. If you like it, yeah, please, you know, make sure you like, subscribe and share if you wish. I also want to mention that being an Anzac Day long weekend, I do have some Turkish heritage. I was born in Australia, born and bred in Australia on Australia Day, so you can't get more fair income than that. But my background is Turkish, so Anzac Day, it's, you know, from both sides, it's a very, very important day for us, for me in particular. Yeah, I just wanted to acknowledge that, and yeah, just finish the video off by saying, lest we forget.